So I was thinking we'd do like a cold open this time. So trying out a cold open.
Like without an intro?
I don't know what the context of having I guess having a cold open means we just start the show without doing the intro. Or do we still do the intro?
Feels wrong not to do the intro.
I feel like this is the cold open that I've set up here. And now the intro.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Classic Combo. I'm your host, James.
And I'm your bad idea guy, Nick.
Man. Another episode. It's our quarter episode.
It's our episode that's as old as we are.
Yeah. Yep. It's not for long.
No.
Not only is this episode going to get older than us, it's going to age.
It's going to age rapidly.
But also, I will be 26 in 4 sad months. 3 sad months.
Yeah, September?
October.
Yeah. Right.
3 sad months, and I'll be on the end half of my 20s, bro.
Damn, dog.
It's all over after that. I mean,
what
else I got?
After 25, well, I think at 25 they start rounding up to 30 anyways. So, I mean,
that's how math works.
It's really downhill from here either way. So, yeah. James, what have you been up to these past few days?
These past few days, what have I been doing? Let's see. I had a long weekend.
Hell yeah.
I took an extra day off, resulting in myself, the way my schedule was lined up, to have a 5-day weekend.
Baby.
It was very enjoyable.
That's spicy.
My wife, Nicole. My wife, Nikki, was gone. Jeez. She was in New York, being way cooler than me.
Yeah.
I sat at home in my nasty.
I mean, I heard her tell the story about it, and she not only was being way cooler than you, I guess she was also being way sweatier than you.
Yeah, that's true. It was hot in New York. Well, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I guess I wasn't sweating actively.
You weren't trying to sweat.
Yeah.
You weren't going out of your way to sweat.
Fat people, they just, it just happens.
It just happens, yeah.
You bend over and you have to tie your shoes and you can't breathe. And
You wake up in the morning, you're like turned a funny way, and then there's a crook in your body that you've never seen before. And then you move, and then you feel that spot and it's damp.
And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So I played a lot of Kingdom Come Deliverance was my video game of choice this weekend.
Hell yeah. Tell me about it.
Oh, it's a good game. It's very, very good. It's hard until you start getting good.
Yes.
So here's the thing with Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yes.
The combat is very, very interesting.
Yeah, you were
telling you,
you tell me about it.
It's got
You've got the
zones.
The sectors.
Zones where your weapon goes, and then you attack that way. And the problem is that I didn't feel like I was bad at being in the zones and attacking and stuff. Like I thought I was fine at that.
Right.
The problem is your character sucks at it.
Yeah.
So you have to go and you have to train. You have to train with the sword master and learn all these cool skills and stuff. And now, little old Henry from Skalitz, the blacksmith's son, is a fucking master swordsman. Dude, my favorite thing is when the fast travel, you can fast travel to other cities.
Yeah.
Or other towns and villages.
Yes.
And sometimes there's like a random encounter. And it's like, oh, some armed peasants are on the road.
Yeah.
Do you interact with them? And then you can either try and get away from them, which has a percentage. And if you fail the percentage, then you have to do the event. Or you can just do the event if you want to. Yeah, so my favorite one was, there's something in the road. Something's blocking the road. And I was like, yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Sure.
And so I'm sitting on top of my horse, Pebbles. And
your horse's name is Pebbles?
Yep. That's just the horse you get.
The horse's name is Pebbles.
I didn't name it. His name was Pebbles.
Delightful.
So I'm sitting there atop my horse, and there's a tree in the road.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, this is a trap.
Yeah.
Someone's going to try and beat me up.
Yeah.
So all these peasants start coming out of the woodwork, and they're like, "Hey, you better stop that. I'm going to take all your money." And I'm like, and so I'm like, these fucking peasants, man, they don't even have it. They ain't shit. So I'm like, I'm just going to ride away. I'm not even going to deal with them. So I start to ride away, and I don't know what happened, but someone hit my horse.
What the hell?
Someone slashed to Pebbles. Pebbles freaks out, knocks me to the ground, bucks me. So I get up, and I'm not joking, there's probably like 8 peasants.
Wow.
In this game, if you're not that good at the combat, 2 people fighting 2 people at the same time is impossible.
Oh, God.
Impossible.
And you had to fight 8.
I had to fight 8 of them. Now, granted, they were all very low level.
Yeah.
And I have the dog. The dog's name is Mutt.
The dog is great.
The dog is very good, and a new addition since the last time I played.
Wow.
Because I played it when it very first came out, and like all the same stuff that happens at the beginning, where because the dog like comes with you, was there, but you couldn't take the dog. And so now the dog is like your companion and runs around with you.
Solid.
And he is a badass. He fights. He grabs people's ankles you.
The dog kicks ass.
That's right.
Can you pet the dog?
Yes, you can praise the dog. You can praise the dog and give the dog food. I usually just give him whatever kind of meat I got.
Sure.
And he doesn't care if it's rotten completely.
Of course
he
not.
eats it, he's happy. So I give him fucking 10-year-old venison.
Dude, dog, that deer is 10 years old. You gonna eat that?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna eat that, dog.
Dude,
Are you kidding me?
Dude, that's just aged.
Woof, woof.
That's
Woof, woof, homie. I'm just gonna
that's
eat
just
that.
aged meat.
Give me that meat.
# Mistborn. That's a Mistborn reference.
Oh, shit. There we go.
Brando Sando. Love you. Shout out Brando.
Shut up.
Brando.
Sando.
The Brando Sando. That's what they call him on the meme Reddit for his books.
Holy shit.
Which is called creme posting. They call him Brando Sando.
Brando Sando.
For anyone wondering, the author's name is Brandon Sanderson.
Yeah.
He's a very good fantasy author.
Fuck, I keep yawning.
Yeah.
I got the yawnies.
Anyway, so I'm fighting eight peasants at the same time.
To some, I have the laurels.
You have the laurels?
Yanny and laurel. Or whatever the fuck. Is that the thing that people mishear it? I'm being dumb. Keep telling the story.
Yeah, you lost me, Sonny.
It's like is the dress blue and black or white and gold? But it's the word.
It's Yanny and Laurel.
Yeah.
Yanny.
Yeah.
Laurel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm fighting 8 peasants.
Yeah, you're fighting 8 peasants.
Yeah, so my typical move now is there's these things called master strikes. Or, yeah, I think they're called master strikes. And essentially what it is it's a riposte.
Ooh.
So after you parry, you like hit them.
Yeah.
So my favorite thing to do is to parry and riposte, and then stab them in the face as many times as I can before they get their guard up. With a peasant,
yeah.
Sometimes just hitting them with the tiny little riposte kills them.
Wowie zowie.
But most of the time, it's like, and then they fall on the ground, and then you can mercy kill them or not.
Ooh.
So yeah, so somehow I don't know how I managed it, but yeah, I killed all the 8 peasants.
That's pretty good.
Anyway, I guess back to real life.
Yeah, man. Let's get that real life.
Yeah, I played a lot of viddies.
Love them video games.
Which was incredible, dude. I got up. Sorry.
No, I'm there, man. I'm on the level.
Yeah.
I'm on the level.
Yeah, dude. I don't think I've played that many hours of video games. Like, just that many. I played about 30 hours of video games over 5 days. It's pretty solid.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty solid. And I think most of that, not most of it, I think a good 6 to 8 hours of that was one day.
Yeah, a lot of solid epic gamer moments.
Yeah. And, yeah, I don't think I've played 30 hours of video games probably since Red Dead Redemption came out, which was nearly almost a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, that game is good.
That is a good game. But that just shows you that, we shouldn't have taken for granted all the video game time we had because now I'm too busy and I can't play video games. Yeah. Like after we're done filming today, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
No video games.
After we're done filming today, I'm going to work.
Yeah. No video games involved. I guess I could play my Switch in bed, but I don't have anything I really want to play on that right now. So
yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Yep.
Everything's just kind of like passive gameplay on my Switch right now.
Yep.
I've got on my calendar, I have the release dates for all the games that I'm getting this fall marked off. And I'm ready for that Pokemon. Ready for that.
Boys,
ready for that long.
Oh, I'll be getting the Poke Lad. I'll be getting the Poke Lad. Did you see Switch Lite?
Yeah, I did. I saw that.
Dude, I think they look. I like the way they look. They're really cute.
They are. I like.
They're really cute.
Good looking.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, I already have one that's better, but
I have literally the one that the one that the controllers come off.
Uh-huh. But it looks really nice. I think it'd be up like Nikki's alley. Like Nikki, my wife, would love it.
Sure.
So maybe I might. Well, she doesn't watch this, so
yeah.
So I could say what I'm gonna get her.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I might get her that with the Yoshi's Crafted World.
Ooh,
she loves that shit.
I love that game.
Wait, which one's the new one?
It's
Is it
Crafted World.
Okay.
Yeah, the one for the Wii U is Woolly World.
Yeah, Woolly World, and also 3DS is Woolly World as well.
Yeah, Yoshi and Poochie.
Yes. Poochie is very cute.
Poochie is a good boy. There's like in Crafted World, there's like you can play through the levels backwards, and the challenge is to collect the Poochie puppies that are scattered throughout the backwards level in a certain amount of time. It's pretty good.
I don't know why, but that reminded me of Jinjo's.
Yeah.
Which makes me sad.
Yeah.
Because I would love another game that is... What do you even call those games? What do you even call Banjo-Kazooie?
Banjo-Kazooie's
It's like an action
it's
puzzle
like,
collector?
It's... A lot of people refer to them as collectathons.
Okay.
Where the main goal is...
Collect the thing?
Like... The challenges are surrounding the things that you're trying to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Banjo-Kazooie is like a classic, like, there are 5,000 items you get in this game. Get them all.
So would Mario? Some of the Marios?
Like Mario Odyssey is probably...
And 64.
Mario 64 and Odyssey are probably the closest ones.
Yeah.
It's more like the games where you go into the menu and then the first thing you see is a bunch of, like, fractions.
Yeah.
Like, you have 10 out of...
400 jigsaw
400
pieces.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like Banjo-Kazooie is probably the most famous one.
Yeah,
Ukulele, definitely. Of course.
Yeah. I heard Ukulele was just disappointing though.
I like Ukulele all right. I like the aesthetic of Ukulele.
Oh yeah, me too. I think it's no Banjo-Kazooie.
It is no Banjo-Kazooie, that's true.
And by that I mean it's definitely no Banjo-Tooie. Because I don't know if you've played Banjo-Tooie.
I've not played Banjo-Tooie.
Yeah, that one is Banjo-Kazooie, but 100 times better.
That's wild.
Like, way better. It's hard to beat a game that's really good and make the sequel better.
But they done did the thing.
They did it, man. They've got like 1,000 different, like so many more moves you can do.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it's Banjo-Tooie. Was my preferred.
Banjo-Tooie's the game for you.
Yeah, that's right. What else have I done this week? I went to a couple barbecues. Saw some family. Monday. Yep, didn't do anything Monday.
Yeah.
We went to trivia last night.
Mm-hmm.
Nick got that enraged look in his eyes when
James, I'm trying to put it behind me because I know it's still frustrating me in the back of my mind.
There was a thing, a question last night, or a category was animal songs, and the whole deal was either the artist or the title of the song, which I think it was actually all song titles had the animal name.
Yeah, it was just the song titles.
But one of the songs was "Fly Like an Eagle"
by Steve Miller Band.
But we didn't know it was by Steve Miller Band.
Yes.
And Nick was like, "Man, I just want to say Seal," and I was like, "Well, obviously that's not Seal."
Yes.
And he was like, "Yeah, I know, but I want to say Seal," and I was like, "Nick, you said it was in Space Jam. You your Space Jam knowledge has failed us.
Yeah.
The first thing Nick comes in, he's got this wild look in his eye. Yep. He's like, "You're gonna eat shit," and I was like,
I was so fucking pleased.
I was like, "What?"
I was so fucking pleased with myself.
It's like, "What?"
And James just took it all away from me.
And so he plays "Fly Like an Eagle" by Seal, which was in Space Jam.
Which was on the Space Jam soundtrack.
Nick had it in his heart it was right. But
I was right, but in the context of trivia, I was wrong.
And I know when Nick's getting competitive and when he's got like
it just got under my skin. Yeah, and I'm trying to reel it back. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool, but you get this wild fucking crazy look in your eyes, dude.
Yeah,
it's like oh, I see where Nick's at right now emotionally.
Yeah, I'm inflamed. I'm inflamed like a fucking rash that you've just been scratching too much.
I hate it when you scratch my rash.
I hate it when my rash is scratched, my man.
But we did pretty bad at trivia last
We did
week.
exactly bad as we did
the week before,
last time.
Which was impressive because I thought we did worse this time. I think, it was just...
We overall, like, the spread was worse.
Yeah.
But last time we had, like, categories where we full-on got really none of them.
Yeah.
We got one. There was one that we did really well, and then there was a couple that we didn't get any right.
Yeah.
And this time we just did poorly in all of them. Or we got some of them right.
There was one we did okay.
Yeah.
We got like 8 of them, which I guess is pretty good.
Yeah, 8 out of 10. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's it. I started my 10-hour shifts this week. So I've been pretty fucking pooped when I'm getting home.
Yeah.
On my last break, I've been having to drink an energy drink. Otherwise, it's like, I'm going to sleep right here.
I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. You know that extra 2 hours. You don't think it would feel like much, but man, once you're in the car and you're going home and it's usually when I get out of the car after my 20-minute drive home.
It just hits you like a truck.
It's like my bones say no.
They make the noise.
Yep.
They make the bone noise.
They make the good old bone noise. Does that guy look familiar to you? I can't see his face now. I think it's the neighbor's birthday.
I can't see his face either.
And
covered by a tree.
Yeah. My pear tree's in the way. Fucking God. Who even eats pears?
My mom eats pears.
Well, tell your mom to come over.
Eat some pears?
Some pears.
Mom to come over, eat some pears
ready.
that aren't ready yet.
Yeah, they're not ready yet.
Hey, Mom, you want some? Hey, Mom, you've only listened to one episode, and it was the episode I told you not to listen to. So...
That's the one where we talk about
exactly that
the
one.
Jerkin.
I was like, hey, Mom, you should listen to my podcast, except don't listen to this episode. And she was like, yeah, I'll probably listen to some of it. And then she went and specifically listened to the one I said not to listen to.
That's hilarious. We talked about the sweet nut. Is that?
Oh, it was the sweet load.
The sweet load.
The sweet load and the many hours of nut.
Yes, of course. Natural. Classic. It's natural.
It's natural.
It's natural.
All natural, 100% nut.
It's natural. The nut is appeased.
The nut is pleased. Pleased and appeased.
Dude, the other night, Monday morning, I was dead ass asleep.
They're playing fucking cornhole?
Dude, they're playing cornhole,
Shit,
man.
they're playing cornhole over there.
Yeah, they're playing cornhole for,
Damn.
What is his name? What is my neighbor's name?
Hope he doesn't listen. Probably not.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't remember.
Sorry, guy.
Sorry, dude. You're moving anyway, so. Yeah, Monday morning. I'm sleeping, right?
Yeah.
Dead asleep. Like, as dead asleep as you get, dude. My fucking leg, just my calf on my left leg just goes, goodbye. And like, like my eyes were just like, like when Squidward is like,
oh yeah,
opens his eyes.
Car crash noise.
Yeah, I had to fucking get out of bed as fast as possible to get it to stop. My leg still hurts.
Oh, God.
And it's 2 days later, and it's still like, yeah, you remember that?
Remember
drink more water.
Remember how your leg cramped up, you nerd?
Drink more water, you bitch.
Eat a banana, loser.
Anyway, I've been talking about myself for 20 minutes.
That's all right, man.
Guess Nick, what have you been up to the last couple of days?
Man, so the last 2 days I was awoken to phone calls. People called me both today and yesterday. Okay. Yesterday, my friends Hannah and Devin FaceTimed me at 11 o'clock. Keeping in mind that when I get home from work, it's about 2:45, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I usually don't get to sleep until about an hour and a half later. Yep. And they called me, they FaceTimed me at 11 o'clock and woke me up. And so I'm laying in bed in my sweats. I don't have a shirt on.
Yep.
So I see it's a FaceTime, and I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. And I answer it, and they both are staring at me, and they just start laughing at me. It's like, fuck you guys, what do you want? And they're like, hey, local acapella group needs some help. Now, keeping in mind, I'm no longer in local acapella group, but I'm always happy to help.
Losers.
It'd be that way sometimes.
Not you, them.
Yeah. They're like,
we can't get by anymore.
They're like, we have an arrangement that we need today. Okay, what time do you need it? 2:15, 2:30 before rehearsal today. And it's 11 o'clock and rehearsal's at 3.
Like 3 hours.
So I was like, okay, let me see. And so I put on a shirt and I get on my computer, and in 5 hours I did an entire arrangement. I didn't get it to them in time, but it's completely finished, all cleaned up today. And so I've been spending most of my time today doing that. Mm-hmm. So local acapella group, you're welcome for Rich Girl by Hall & Oates. I can't get that fucking song out of my head now.
It's a good song.
It's a great song. I love it. I wanted to do it when I was in local acapella group, but now they're doing it without me, and I just wrote it for them.
You should have said no then. Yeah, sorry. Next time you know better.
I do. You're right. I'm going to say yes again, though, because I'm a piece of dumb. I'm a piece of dumb.
Don't do it, Nick.
I'm a big old ding-dong.
Tell him, listen, I moved on. Now it's time for you to move on.
You guys need to live without me. I stuck in a couple spicy little memes in the arrangement, though, so I think they'll enjoy that. I know I do. So I've been working on that. Today I was woken up at 9 o'clock by none other than Kraeble Murphy.
What the fuck?
He called me at 9 o'clock this morning.
Nice.
I know for sure I did not fall asleep until 4:30. And so I awoke to my phone at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Caleb's calling me. I'm like, hey, man, what's up? And he's like, hey, so I was so we talked about how I was going to apply for those jobs with you guys. Yeah. And then I just barely missed the window.
Just barely.
Just barely. I probably just barely missed the window to apply, like they were gone. He was listening to that episode where we talk about it, and he was like, yeah, I was just listening to that, and I felt bad. And I found this job with this school district that's nearby that has more money. And I was like, holy shit, I better jump on that. I did actually do a spit take. It was the pay was that good. I was like, God damn, I better check that out. And I was like, well, man, I really appreciate that. Thanks. And as soon as I hung up, I fell back asleep and didn't wake up until 1 o'clock.
Nice.
It's like, holy goddamn. So yeah, I've been awoken to phone calls twice in the last 2 days. That's pretty cool.
Beautiful.
We're shooting for a phone call tomorrow morning. See who gets me then. Other than that, I haven't really been doing a whole lot. Just like usual.
Just like the usual.
I've been looking at stuff for Dermans and Ding Bombs. Looking at that stuff. I was trying to get a feel of what everyone's characters, because everyone's playing their characters on D&D Beyond on our game, right?
Yes.
D&D Beyond.
Please sponsor us.
Sponsor D&D Beyond. And I was trying to get a feel for what everyone was doing.
Is this for
the game that you're running?
My epic.
For your epic, your big epic.
My long boy.
I'm trying to decide what I want to do and what I want to be, what I want to do with my life. And I have not come up with any solid ideas that I am in love with. So we'll see where that goes.
All these guys look like jocks, and I just feel like they're gonna look at us talking into microphones.
Someone's gonna turn around. Okay, if we look at them, and then we're gonna see someone turn around, and then we're gonna get embarrassed.
And then they're gonna be like, oh, they're talking. I mean, they're adults, so they probably won't be like.
Yeah.
They'll probably just be like, what the fuck are those guys doing?
Probably turn around and be like, you guys are recording a podcast?
What the fuck are you guys doing? Just talking to a camera.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
We're talking to our fans, our comboners.
We're talking to all 15 of them.
Yeah, so you're just trying to figure out what kind of
just trying to figure out what kind of dingo dark bomb I want to be. Mm-hmm. It's hard, man. I'm not having any good ideas.
I guess one thing I forgot to mention, we started back up our Kobold game,
which I'm in love with,
which was glorious.
It was
so good.
We did so many good things in that game. It makes me so happy.
Yeah, we didn't. So Kobolds was a game I randomly was like, I've got this idea.
Yeah.
I want to play a game. I want to run a game where everybody's a kobold.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you who don't know what a kobold is, it's like a small dog dragon.
Yeah.
It's the best way to put it.
I think of them as like if a goblin was a lizard.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, and that's how I kind of framed them in my mind.
Yeah, so it's... So I was like, okay, I got this great idea. I want everyone to play Kobolds. But D&D Beyond...
D&D Beyond!
Sponsor! Has an auto-generate feature. Mm-hmm. So what I did is I went in there. I said, I want them to be level 1, and I want them to be Kobolds. Everything else was totally random. Completely randomized. Names were random. Stats were random. Class was random. And so the greatest thing I've ever done was just let D&D Beyond do its thing.
It was incredible.
So Nick is a kobold barbarian named
Toast,
which is incredible.
Toast is my favorite.
Jesse, shout out Jesse, is a kobold paladin named Sadness.
He's so depressing.
It's so funny.
And I was talking to him about it. I took him home on Saturday, and I was like, man, I'm sorry Sadness is so depressing, but I guess it just comes with the territory of that being his name. And he was like, yeah, I'm kind of trying to lean into it.
Totally, dude.
That my character and Matt's character kind of bully him a little bit because of how depressing he is.
Yeah. Matt's first character,
yes,
because he actually had a different one,
was
named Zoe.
Yes.
And she died instantly.
Oh, yeah,
instantly. Like, they were fighting, I forget what they're called, these weird frog people.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them fucked him up.
Yeah.
So I got to randomly generate a new character for him.
Yes.
Which was a kobold warlock named Brumgrim.
But he goes.
But we'll get to that in a second.
He goes by another name.
He goes by another name. Levi had a couple characters. Austin and Bryce had a couple characters.
Yeah.
Henry and Fax.
And
what is Levi's character's name? Hackett.
Yeah. Henry Fax and Hackett.
Henry Fax and Hackett. It sounds like a law firm.
It kind of does.
Henry Fax and Hackett.
Okay. Since I don't know how long Levi's going to be gone, and I don't know how often I don't think Bryce is ever coming to play morning again.
Probably not.
And I don't know how often Austin's going to show up for morning. Can we make them into a kobold law firm?
Oh, absolutely. That's happening.
Yes!
Henry Fax and Hackett.
Henry Fax and Hackett.
Attorneys at law.
Attorneys at crime.
So anyway, the beginning of this game was really funny because Levi had been running us a Dungeons & Dragons game.
Yeah.
And we had found this cave. We traveled to the cave and killed all these kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, there was a red dragon called Big Red by the locals.
Yeah.
Had apparently called this because he's a big fucking red dragon. So they called him Big Red. And they killed him and left. So I thought it was really funny. There was their cannon was an area of the caves we did not explore as those characters. And so I was like, well, sitting in that cave was all of these kobolds just hanging out. And
just kicking it.
So after they came back and saw all their friends were slaughtered and their minion boss was dead, they decided to go to the monster metropolis known as Crisscross.
Monsterville Crisscross.
And so they go to Crisscross to try and find Big Red because they think he's still alive.
Yes. Well, Toast thinks he's still alive.
Big Red lives.
Big Red lives.
Is their motto.
That's right.
Or is Sadness and
Toast.
Toast's motto.
Sadness and Toast are the only ones that are actually red kobolds that are like the same color as Big Red.
Yeah, Matt is yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Henry and Fax are both purple.
And then Hackett is black.
So during their travels into this monster metropolis, they meet a beholder named Ilthredish. Ilthredish is shunned upon by the entirety of the city. Everyone just kind of thinks he's annoying.
Yep.
All Ilthredish wants is a couple of minions.
Sure.
And so he asks them. Toast slaps him in the eye.
Straight up.
And then Brumgrim goes and decides he's going to make a deal and become Ilthredish's minion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In which Ilthredish, he tells him his name. He's like, oh, my name's Brumgrim. Keep in mind that Brumgrim just sounds like Matt Bowe.
Yeah.
It's just Matt Bowe as a kobold.
Yeah, I'm Brumgrim.
And then Ilthredish goes, I'm going to call you Chet.
Oh,
and so now his name is Chet.
Yeah, now he goes by Chet. And Chet is very good.
It's all very good. So we had played this game for a little while. It was just kind of like an in-between game. Mm-hmm. It was just kind of for fun. In between other stuff. And then Jesse wanted to take a break from Superhero High School, and so I was like, hey, I got some Kobold stuff we can go back to.
Hell yeah.
And everyone was like, yes, please.
Give it.
And it was fucking glorious. We had a glorious first...
Oh, man.
There wasn't even any combat.
No.
It was just fucking funny.
I mean, Matt rolled a combat. Matt rolled one combat.
That's true. He did.
It was probably, I would say it's in the top 5 nuttiest things that happened in that session.
Yeah. So
and there's a lot of nutty things that happened in that session.
Essentially, they got defeated. They got their Infinity Stones taken away from them.
Oh yeah, we had a Kobold's Avengers Infinity War episode where we beat
Thandon.
We beat Thandon and took the infinite gems.
Yes.
And we each got a special power from each of the gems, akin to the Infinity Stones. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the session, Sadness ran away with his because he had he had like the space gem, and so he attempted to fulfill his and mine's goal of finding Big Red. So he goes to this place called the Dragon Enclave. And that's where the session ended. And James brought us back to
that point.
That exact point.
The dragons were like, "Oh, those are the infinite gems. Hand them over, please.
Give them.
And
give them here."
So they did.
We would have. I almost.
You would have died.
I would have died had I not done that.
6 ancient dragons versus level 6 Toast.
I think I stood a pretty good chance.
Toast thought maybe he stood a pretty good chance.
No, I knew death was imminent.
Toast knew. Or Nick knew.
Nick knew that death was imminent.
Toast
thought,
maybe I can swing this.
Give me the red dragon, or it's gonna get ugly.
So they got their infinite gems taken away. So they were walking back to Crisscross, all sad. So I wanted to play like a little kind of sad song. And so I started playing I Hope You Had the Time of Your Life.
Yeah.
By Green Day.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt just was like, he's like, who's doing that? Who's singing that? And so it turned into this improv bit where there's this green kobold named Billy
Like the guy.
Like the guy
like
from
the
Green Day.
Like the Green Day guy.
Green Kobold. Green Kobold Day.
Yeah.
Matt cast Ray of Sickness on him to make him stop singing.
Mm-hmm.
He vomited all over the place and then fell off the little ledge he was singing on and broke his neck. And that was their return back to Kobolds.
It was so wild.
It was really good. It was really good.
Matt was like, I want to take his stuff. Let me look through his stuff. And then he looks through his stuff, and there's this note in his possessions. And Matt was like, James, what's the note say? And then James said,
it's the lyrics to Wake Me Up When September Ends.
And then Matt tore it up and left it on his body.
So funny. Yeah, so that game has been really fun. I really want to stream it. I really want to record it so badly, and I just don't know how. I'd essentially have to tell everyone, well, sorry, but morning game's only for
morning game is just for us now.
Only for us for a while, so and
Jeez,
I don't want to offend anyone.
Yeah.
And by that I guess I just mean Levi.
Yeah.
Maybe Brendan sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
Yeah. God, it's spicy.
Anyway.
Spicy game. God. Man, what were we talking about before Kobolds?
Nothing. I think we got to get into the questions.
Coolest question time. Let's do it.
Let's do the questions. Nick, I've been thinking a lot about Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, have you now?
You'd never guess.
I would never
I've been thinking a lot about it.
Good.
And today I was looking online. I was on Reddit.
Yeah.
And there's this guy who goes by the Griffin's Saddlebag.
Okay.
Who makes magic items.
Okay.
He makes I think it's this person draws them too.
Ooh.
So every day makes new ones. Now he doesn't post every day.
Sure.
Because he has a Patreon.
Yeah.
And the Patreon, on the Patreon, if you go to it, you get access to these new items every day.
Yes. Which
is really cool. So I go over and look at his Patreon, and he's got a lot of patrons. Like I was like, holy crap, dude!
Dang.
And so I was like, I kind of want to do something and like put it on Patreon because that just sounds fun to me.
Yeah.
That's just make homebrew stuff.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
And if people like it, then they like it.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of thinking of ideas today, and so I guess that'll bring me to my question.
Yes.
Nick, let's make a couple of magic items.
Magic items.
I think we need a couple of magic items.
Okay.
And I want to create some.
Okay.
From our noggins.
Okay, I like that.
So let's make 3 magic items.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Let's start with, we'll do a weapon.
Okay.
Okay?
That's good.
So we'll do a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do a wand.
Okay.
And we'll do a wondrous item.
What does that mean?
Now, a wondrous item can be anything.
Ooh.
And it's just like, so,
like anything at all?
Yeah, so like a wondrous item could be the box of potions.
Oh, okay,
The box of interdimensional potion.
Yeah.
Which is an item I made up for the Kobold game.
Mm-hmm.
Is a wondrous item.
Okay.
A broom of flying is a wondrous item. Stuff like that.
Yeah. Just like random things.
Yeah, it could just be really
random non-weapon things.
There's in Critical Role, there was like a seed that when planted, it grew a 60-foot tree.
Whoa.
Instantly.
That's rad.
That's a wondrous item.
That's cool.
So, let's start with a weapon.
Start with a weapon.
Nick, what kind of weapon should this be?
I think this should be a hammer.
Okay, a hammer. Is this a great hammer or is it like a? Okay,
it's a big boy hammer.
It's a big boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Where do we go from here?
Well, let's see.
We got a hammer.
We got a hammer.
What's the hammer made of?
The hammer is made of big metal.
Big metal. Okay.
It's big metal, specifically big metal.
Big metal.
Big metal.
Okay.
So it's a big hammer. It looks kind of like a giant mallet.
Okay.
It's like a big metal mallet.
Uh-huh.
And what it does is once per day,
okay,
when it hits something, it turns into metal.
So it's not metal. Oh, or that thing turns to metal.
turns into metal, but then pierces straight down. So whatever it hits once a day becomes a giant nail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Once a day, you can use the hammer's ability to hit someone.
That thing turns into metal, and it also pierces in whatever direction it hits. So if you hit something like big swing down, it turns into metal, but then it goes straight into the ground.
Like all the way?
All the way. From the top into the ground. Yeah.
Okay, so this would have to be a legendary item.
Oh, for sure.
Because that sounds
That's
OP.
wild.
It is only once a day.
It's once a day.
But the damage they would take afterwards from being shunted into... They would take a bunch of force damage, probably.
Oh, so it turns them to metal, so they don't actually... It actually could like boost their armor or something, but it still fucks them right into the ground.
So it doesn't damage them right away.
Yeah.
It's when they turn... Okay, so obviously at some point they have to become unmetal.
Yeah.
So are they only metal for one turn?
I want to say like it's... I can't just be like till the end of the encounter. That's wild.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
That's wild and random. But I mean like...
I mean, you could.
A hammer that turns whatever it hits into a nail and then fucks it right into whatever you're hitting it towards. Oh man, that's wild. Yeah, like for one turn.
Yeah, so for a round,
yeah,
you get turned into metal and shunted into
whatever surface you are being knocked towards.
And then after that, once you become unmetal, then you take force damage as you are.
As you are stuck in whatever surface you've been hit into.
Yeah. I think you'd have to get forced out of wherever you are. Because there are like spells that... There are spells that let you become incorporeal.
Yeah.
And if you're in something...
You take damage from being solid in a thing that's already solid.
Yeah. But you don't stay in that thing.
Yeah.
So maybe it won't turn you to metal. Maybe it turns you into a ghost.
Well, James, I don't think it's very fair to have a weapon that just kills someone in one hit.
Okay, so it turns them
even though that is one of the best moves in the game.
Yes, kill them in one hit.
Kills them in one hit once a day.
Okay, what is this hammer called? We're gonna stick with the metal.
Let's see. We're gonna go with oh God. What's the saying? Something when you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
I don't know.
There's like a saying that's like that.
Wouldn't it be when you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail? Isn't that just the saying?
I think it might be it, yeah. This is the when you are a hammer.
When you are a hammer?
When you are a
Yeah.
hammer, yeah. And then once per day, everything looks like a nail. Sorry, one thing looks like a nail.
Yeah. It's like, I need to hit that thing on its head.
I love that shit.
Could you imagine just suddenly being shunted into the earth?
I know, it's crazy. I love it. It's so wild.
We got the when you are a hammer.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's make a wand.
Let's make a wand.
Now, wands are... they have charges.
Yeah.
That's a normal thing.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of wand should we make?
Oh, man.
What kind of wood? What kind of material is this wand made of, Nick?
Oh, man. Geez. Oh, geez, James. Well, like, what kind of stuff? Wands are usually wood,
Typically,
right?
a typical wand would be made of wood.
But
so there's like a U wand or a...
This can be a special wand.
This can be a special wand. This could be a metal wand. This could be a slime wand.
Ooh.
It could be a book wand.
Ooh. A meat wand. It is a meat wand.
What kind of meat?
Like steak.
It's a steak wand.
It's a steak wand.
Okay, so this wand is made of
steak.
Steak?
Yeah.
Is it rigid?
What do you mean?
Is it a rigid wand?
So if you took does it stand straight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What does it feel like when you grab it?
Have you ever picked up a steak with your bare hands?
Cooked or raw?
Raw.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
So it kind of feels
It's kind of moist.
Moist.
You can feel like
Something's
part
a
of
little
it.
weird.
Part of it is like
Squishy.
Like there's bone on part of it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where the rigidity comes from then.
Yes.
Is the core, if you will, of the wand.
Yes.
Is bone.
Is bone.
But they didn't bother taking the bone out of the meat.
Yeah. So it's kind of, I guess it's kind of like a rib.
Yeah, okay.
Like
Okay, so it's
it's
a
like
rib.
a rib.
It's a fucking rib. It's a raw rib with meat on it still.
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
Okay. Okay. All right, I like this.
Yeah.
Okay, now we gotta figure out what this wand does.
Oh, I know exactly what this bad boy does.
What's it do?
So you expend the charges by taking a bite of it.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, you expend the charges by taking a bite of it, and then it can turn something into a cow for X number of hours.
Okay, so it's like a polymorph.
Yeah.
So this would be a wand of polymorph.
Yeah.
Specifically, cows.
It turns you into a cow.
So
yeah.
so this. Okay, I actually really like that. Okay, so
it runs out of charges when you're done eating the rib. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a rib.
Yeah. So it's like,
but it is,
bite,
but it's
point,
cooked.
Shoot. It is cooked.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's a cooked rib.
So
slathered in barbecue
there's
sauce.
the moistness. Yeah.
Okay.
It's barbecue sauce.
Okay,
yeah.
it's slathered in barbecue sauce.
Mm-hmm.
It's the perfect rib. It's delicious.
It is super delicious.
It's like the best rib you've ever had.
You better get that shit out of your mouth quick, though. Otherwise, you the cow.
Okay, so it has a number of charges.
Yes.
And in order to use the wand and expend a charge, you take a bite and then point, and then you cast polymorph, specifically cow polymorph.
Cow polymorph. And then you create the next barbecue target.
That's really good. What do we call this wand? I feel like it's got an end of cow.
Oh, man. The Master Beef Wand.
Perfect.
The Master Beef Wand.
The Master Beef Wand.
That's very good.
It's very, very good. I like that a lot.
Nick's 2 for 2 on Magic Weapons, gang.
That's good. No, that definitely tops the last one.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I still like the hammer.
You still like the hammer.
Though.
No, the Master
wand,
Meat Wand.
The Master Beef Wand.
Yeah, the Master Beef Wand is an A+. Fucking magic item. Okay, so now we just have to do a wondrous item.
A wondrous item.
So this can be just a random thing. So, Nick, I'm going to give you 3 seconds.
3 seconds to come up with an item?
Just anything.
Just anything.
Just like, just some sort of maybe even household or, whatever you want. Okay, so you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
The aglet on shoelaces.
Is that the little...
It's the plastic bit on shoelaces, yeah.
Like... Oh, so the little...
It's the little plastic bit that goes on the end of shoelaces.
Okay, for the purpose of this, let's say it's shoelaces.
Shoelaces is perfect, yeah.
Okay, so we've got some magic shoelaces.
Uh-huh.
What do they do?
They're a trap. They're
a cursed item.
Yeah, they're a cursed item.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they trap. If you put on the shoes, then the shoelaces tie themselves together.
Excellent. Okay, so at some point?
After X number of steps in the shoes.
Okay, then they will
tie themselves
together.
Yeah.
And you will trip and fall?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And what do we call these shoelaces?
Oh, man. James, what are you feeling for these shoelaces?
I feel like feel like these would be named after whatever trickster made them.
I like the Klutznot.
The Klutznot?
The Klutznot.
So it should be Nick's Klutznot.
Nick's Klutznot. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So
hell yeah.
So we got the I've already forgot what the fucking hammer was called.
It's the Winuara hammer.
Okay, the Winuara.
Yeah.
The Winuara hammer. We got the Master Beef wand.
Yeah.
And we got the Nick's
Klutznot.
Nick's Klutznot.
I like it. These are good items.
These are very good items. I know that middle one is going
square into Kobolds.
Square into Kobolds, dude. That is just it's just too good.
Yeah.
It's really
I'm
fucking
the item
good.
smith. That's some good shit.
That is some good shit. Well, we made some items, and podcast's almost over.
Podcast's almost over.
Let's get to our commercial real quick. We actually have a spot today from Kraeble Murphy.
Holy Jesus!
Kraeble Murphy has sent us a spot written by himself.
Oh my god!
Let me just read this off for you, and then Nick, you can elaborate more on this.
Sounds good.
Okay. Let's get to the commercial.
Commercial break. Ow!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Classic Combo commercial time. We're here with another Kraeble Murphy incredible product, and we have a spot here made just for you. Kraeble Murphys Midtown Metropolis, the place to go when you can't decide on a vacation spot. Home of the Middlemen baseball team. Haven't heard of them? Perfect. That's because they're always in the middle. Don't want rat stew, but can't afford high-end cuisine? Midtown's got all the middle-range restaurants you can ask for, like Midway Subs or Middle Caesars Metropolis Pizza. So come on down and enjoy some time in the middle.
You know, as a avid follower of Kraeble Murphy's fantastic products and a sponsor, and being sponsored by Kraeble Murphy, I can't advocate for the Middletown Metropolis more. Being an exceedingly average person myself, there's nothing I enjoy more than having the okayest of everything, and Kraeble Murphy has really done wonders in building this great, only average. Sorry, this exceedingly okay town, just for people like me who don't think the wings are too spicy, but God, they're not spicy enough. For fans of just the middle part of the Neapolitan ice cream, and for people who like crunchy tacos, I don't know.
That's right. Kraeble Murphy incredibly built this town for your average American Joe.
Just like me.
Just like Nick, your average American Joe. And it's the most okayest vacation spot.
The most okayest vacation spot here or anywhere.
Don't have the money.
Nowhere.
Yeah, don't have the money for a expensive Hawaii vacation, but don't want to hang out in your backyard for 2 weeks.
Middletown Metropolis.
And that's the spot.
That's the commercial spot. Whap.
Welcome back from the commercial, everyone. Wow, big thanks to Kraeble Murphy.
Kraeble Murphy bringing it in hot.
Can't believe that dude built a whole fucking town.
Sorry, bringing it in lukewarm.
Yeah, bringing it in kind of warm.
Yeah. That's a good one. James, we don't got a lot of time left, so
Nope.
I'm gonna skip on my question for this week, but
Hey, that sounds
instead
good
I will give you this week's Ultimate Comboner question.
Yes. Tell us who this Ultimate Comboner question is from.
This Ultimate Comboner question is from our good friend, Ultimate Comboner, Matt. If you have a question for us that you'd like to see asked on the show, or you just want to tweet at me and tell me I'm cute for threatening people for not giving us questions, James Murray IV. He called me cute on Twitter when I threatened everyone for not giving us questions. Yeah, he's like, "You're so cute." And then he said YOUR, and then I tweeted back at him asterisk YOU apostrophe RE. Thank you, though, Jimmy. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Father.
If you would like to send a question to us, you can hit us up on twitter.com. At Combo Classic, at Jameser the Fifth, at Nick Leonard with no A. If you'd like to email us a question, you can email us at classiccombopod@gmail.com. This final Ultimate Comboner question is from Ultimate Comboner Matt. His question is, what's the biggest booty you touched?
What's the biggest booty I ever touched?
James, what's the biggest booty you touched?
God. Nick, you got a pretty fat booty.
I'm not going to be...
PH.
Yeah. I'm not going to... I mean, yeah, but also F. I'm not going to mince words about it.
You have a large ass. I got a big booty too.
Yeah.
But you definitely take the cake, I think.
Well. Nice.
Let's see. Yeah, we used to in high school we used to do the good game thing all the time.
When you smack a booty?
Yeah, well, just the guys. Like all the guys would only do it to guys.
Okay.
But then of course the girls could do it to whoever they wanted.
Of course.
But I never would do it to a girl.
Of course not. Always be respectful, ladies and gentlemen.
Always
ask. Always ask before you smack someone on the
rump,
on the little tushy.
So yeah, I'm gonna say Nick Leonard's the biggest booty I ever touched.
I'm also gonna say that Nick Leonard's the biggest booty I ever touched. 'Cause I got a big old booty.
He got a honky tonk,
badonk.
Big thanks to Ultimate Comboner Matt for the crazy question.
We love you very much.
We love you.
And we love you, other comboners and non-comboners. And I like pretty much everybody.
Nick, what's this week's hashtag is hashtag magic item.
Hashtag magic item. Hit us up on Twitter. Tell us, give us a magic item.
Make up some magic items
that
for
James
us.
can use in our Kobolds game.
Yes, that's right.
To both entertain and torture us.
Yeah, send me what the fuck ever. I don't even care. I'll balance it.
Gnarly.
I'll balance it. Don't worry. You just send me what the fuck ever you want.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thanks for tuning in to Classic Combo today. We're out of here.
Catch you next time. Catch you on the flippy flop.
Bang.
Love you. Love you too.